Shalom.
Shalom.
It's the brother Kalaya.
Brother Ra'aya.
Brothers from Great Millstone, New Orleans, coming at you with another quick lesson. Prior to getting started, we like to give all glory, honors, and prayers unto
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakodash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the elect. Shalom.
Shalom.
And this was just some thoughts I was having, you know, those traffic thoughts, I should say. And we're going to pretty much go into, you know, the people that want this place to continue. And by this place, I mean America. Babylon, the great daughter of Babylon. That harlot. Okay. Hey, you're adverse to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, the ones that you so-called called God and Jesus Christ, man. You're adverse to the scriptures. Okay. And, you know, you're going to be destroyed for that, man. But ultimately, we just going to get some precepts going into, you know, how you should be falling away from this world. But you got it, Doc.
God, this is 1 John 2:15. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. Yeah,
and that's simple and plain to the point. Quick to the point. If you love this world, you don't love the Lord. And if you love this world, the Lord doesn't love you. Quick tongue tie. But you know, that's pretty much what we're gonna go into. How could I say switch hitters? I'm trying to look for a better word than that, because they might not understand what I mean by that. But
Sodomians.
Yeah. Sodomites, man. You know, pretty much.
Wonder Women, you know.
That's right.
I don't need a man type women.
Simps, okay? And those that just truly hate the Lord, man. You hate the dietary laws. You hate the marriage laws, okay? You hate the law, period, all right? You're just beast, and you want to continue to live in that beast mode, that beast sort of sense, man, okay? But real quick, if you could grab James 4:4.
You mind if I read down to verse 17?
Yep, you got it.
For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh and the lust of the eyes, which as the brother was saying, you know, you don't like the dietary laws, you know, you don't like, you know, the laws dealing with marriage, you know, you don't like discipline.
That's
because
right.
What? You like to feed the lusts of your flesh, and that makes you feel prideful. You know, the things you enjoy doing, you feel like that's what gives you some kind of reputation and power and status in this society. But all throughout the scriptures, and as we started off with, all these things that are of the world, the Lord hates and despises, and is getting ready to judge you people in horrific fashion because of the things you've been dwelling in. And the pride of life is not of the Father, but is of the world. And the world passeth away, and the lust thereof, but he that doeth the will of the Most High abideth forever. So this wicked world and the wicked people indulging in it are about to pass away by death, by pain. But those Israelites, you know, the sincere Akim and Akwath out there that are doing what they can to stay within the parameters of the Lord, they're going to abide forever with the Lord, being the first fruits that elect number.
That's right. And real quick, I'll just grab this one, Revelations 18:4. All right. It says, and I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. You see, so there's pretty much backing up, you know, that latter part in that 1 John. You see, all right, as long as you stay within the mindset of this wicked ass place, all right, you're gonna be destroyed as well, all right with this place. And it's not telling you to come out of her literally. Get on a plane and go to fucking Abu Dhabi somewhere. No, it's telling you to spiritually disconnect. Unplug from the fucking matrix, man. That's basically what it's going into.
And you know, ultimately with that verse, the coming out of her, it plays into that. But you know, the elect getting beamed up on the chariots, them coming out, so you shall not be what? Partaker of her plagues, which is what? The nuclear missiles ultimately.
All right, verse 5, and it reads, it says, for her sins have reached unto heaven, and Yahweh hath remembered her iniquities. All right, so as long as you continue to stay within this place, this mindset, the American westernized mindset, all right, the Lord gonna remember your iniquities, man. He gonna remember your sins, and he won't forget to punish you, okay? Because the scriptures tell you that the elect, their sins, their iniquity will be blotted out, okay? But if you got something, you could bring it out real quick.
I'm trying to think of that one you might know where it says, just because judgment isn't executed speedily, you know, they pretty much think the Lord won't judge them.
I think that's in might be in Habakkuk, somewhere in that area.
Because judgment
might be Micah.
I found
Habakkuk 1:4.
Ecclesiastes 8:11, because, you know, the Lord is long suffering. He's allowed his prophets to be out here for decades, you know, preaching this word so that, you know, the elect could hear it and, you know, and you know, our people could get right. So what? Just because it's been taking a long time, you know, people think that the Lord, you know, either he doesn't exist or that he's okay with what you're doing. Well, remember, Noah was prophesying for about 100 years while he was building the ark, and he was talking about things that had never happened at that time, you know, water coming from the heavens, because at that time, you know, it was a mist that came up in water. So people didn't take heed to the word and continued living their wicked lifestyles until the flood came and consumed them.
Yeah, just like there haven't been any you know, places hit with these ICBM nuclear missiles, man. These nukes, man. Okay,
you
that's
know, you gotta have some smarty-arty out here. We know them nukes hit those atomic bombs hit Japan. What the brother's saying is nuclear missiles being shot to the ends of the earth.
Yeah, that's right.
And a place being completely wiped off the face of the earth.
Not just injured, no, completely being obliterated. That's what I mean. You got it.
Or what? So-called UFOs showing up and, you know, beaming people up, and, you know, especially the Lord coming back and having the appearance of a so-called black man. This Messiah that everybody's been worshiping, thinking he's a white man that looks like Bon Jovi, being the exact opposite of that, and coming in the exact opposite spirit. Not this spirit of love and cotton candy and holding hands with everybody, but in that spirit of war.
That's right.
Because his father is a man of war. But this is Ecclesiastes 8:11. Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart or the mind of the sons of men is fully setting them to do evil. You know, you think because it's been decades, or as it says in Peter's, you know, it says that pretty much, they've been saying these things, and it hadn't come to pass. So what are you talking about? You know, I've been hearing about World War III and the coming of the Lord since my grandparents, but here we still are. So because execution against the evil work, because judgment against the evil work isn't executed speedily, people are just going to continue going about their wicked lifestyles. But we can see the Lord is finally making good on his promises with these prophecies of judgment right around the corner. So these people won't have too much more to say for too much longer, because they're going to get sent back to the spirit world.
Just real quick to back that up, Habakkuk 1:4, and it reads, it says, therefore the law is slack, in which Habakkuk was asking the question. He basically was asking the Lord, like, why is he letting iniquity and wrongdoers continue? Which we understand that is ultimately to bring charge against them. Letting their iniquity stack up to the punishment, the great punishment. It says, Habakkuk 1:4, therefore the law is slacked, and judgment doth never go forth, for the wicked doth compass about the righteous, therefore wrong judgment proceeded. And how long do you think wrong judgment will proceed? Okay, because the time clock on wrong judgment is rapidly approaching that deadline. Okay, everybody who has been laying lofty within their sins, okay, being clothed in wickedness, the Lord he gonna strip you of that, man. Okay, he gonna utterly destroy you, especially 2/3 of the nation of Israel, man. Going into Jacob's trouble. Okay, Jacob's trouble is for Jake ass, man. You know, you want to say anything?
Oh no, you got it.
Did we get that James 4:4?
No.
Well, we'll get that one. That'll be a wrap.
This is James chapter 4, verse 4. Ye adulterers and adulteresses, know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with the Most High? Whosoever therefore will be a friend of the world is an enemy of the Most High.
And that's point blank, period. And enmity, I want to grab that in the online etymology. Okay, real quick. Enmity. It says hostile, all right, rivalry, malice, internal conflict, okay? Let me see if there's anything else. Yeah, pretty much just being an enemy, okay? It's you have hostility towards Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua when you have friendship with the world, man, okay? Because, hey, the Lord is the power of truth, justice, all right, and good things, man. All right, not just good things, but balance. You see? These people of the world, they just want to be in a unjust balance. And the Lord say he is not that, man. Okay? But yeah, that's pretty much what I had. So Lord willing, this lesson was edifying first and foremost to the hopeful elect and those that cling to the body. All right, before we get out of here, we like to give all glory, honors, and prayers unto Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahushua Ba'Hashem Rakakudash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. Shalom.
Shalom.